his second year. That does not exist. Does not exist so far from this young forward, right? I mean, he shows up and he competes, and the consistency in his game. Look, it's a long season. I get it. And a lot can happen between now and the finish line. But to me right now, the idea of a sophomore slump, yeah, preposterous. How does that sound? All right? Is that convincing enough for you? Preposterous. I just love that word. But anyway, no sophomore slump here, okay? Let's move on. Back to the phones we go. Levi, how are you?
Presents itself, you've got to be decisive, quick, deliver the puck before the goalie can react. All done, and it's in the cage. Into the goal column too, personally. So if you can get a few of these a year, not so bad. James, if you're a goal scorer, you think about a night where everything goes well. This is what it looks like for a player. Back to the phones we go. It's John in High River who's on the line. Good evening, John.
How you doing, James?
I'm all right, thanks. What'd you make of that last night?
Well, one word, promising, especially from our rookie. Just seems to be getting a little bit better each and every game.
Yeah, you know what? He seems to fit in. I wasn't sure what... And it's always so much easier when things are going well, right? I mean, the team's winning. There's not a lot of issues. Sometimes it makes my show boring when a team's thriving, right? But my understanding was after practice earlier today, the coaching staff pulled the youngster aside and I think challenged him to see where can you be better. Yes, things going well right now, but is there room for improvement? I think the coaching staff sees that an opportunity to get a little bit more out of their youngster and see if they can try to move this win streak to maybe 6 games, because this team's humming right now. But I think if the youngster can maybe turn it up a little notch, they might be able to keep the good times going for an extended period. Meantime, when you look at some of the other issues going on around the league, hey, let's focus on one of the hottest players in hockey right now. And I'll tell you what, everything he touched.
Game after game, he gets on the board, whether it's a goal or an assist, and this point streak continues. He's tight to the net. He doesn't have much time, and that snapshot beats the goaltender from the low slot.
Post-game show continues. We'll get to the phones in just a moment, but how about the rookie's performance out there on this night? Wow. Was challenged to be, can you give us more? And the coaching staff saw an opportunity to say, hey, I think there's more you can give. You know what? The youngster delivering certainly showed that there was more to give as they extend that winning streak and keeps the good times going. And the home crowd loving that, as I can see on social media here, and taking all sorts of calls we'll get to in just a quick moment. Let's go to the phones here now. Who's on line one? And looky here, the hottest player, or at least one of the hottest players in the game right now, just continues to electrify, extending the point streak. Just everything he touches right now seems to turn gold. And I don't know. I mean, no goaltender, no defenseman has had an answer to try to solve this. And you know what? Enjoy it, because this is absolutely phenomenal to watch the way he's been playing right now. Now let's take a look at some of the rest of the action tonight in the NHL.